Well, you know, that's what
State your name. The first time.
Carl, to your question, I got gas all over the shirt I was wearing earlier. Guess we're staying behind the truck seat.
We're going to call the October 28th meeting of the Hickman County Legislative Body to order. Clerk will call the roll.
Ron Mayberry.
Here.
Wiley McNair.
Here.
Carl Moore.
Here.
Ricky Murray.
Here.
Keith Nash. Here. Devin Pickard.
Here.
Matthew Barnhill.
Here.
Paul Callicott.
Here.
Clay Chester. Here. Danny Clark.
Here.
Todd Collins.
Here.
Wayne Thompson.
Here.
Steve Janakis.
Here.
Dusty Jordan.
Here.
Motion carried. 14 present, 0 absent.
14 present, we have a quorum. I apologize for not discussing this with any commissioner earlier, but I want to ask if Commissioner Murray will lead us in our opening prayer, and Commissioner Jordan in our opening pledge. If you'd all rise. Move ahead here.
Bow with me, please. Heavenly Father, we thank you for another wonderful day. We thank you for the beautiful weather. We thank you for letting us come together tonight, Father, to discuss the business of the county. And we pray you'll guide our minds and our hearts, that we may all make good decisions for the people we represent. We pray, Heavenly Father, you'll be with all those that serve and protect this country and this county. And we thank you for Jesus. We ask it in his name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next item on the agenda is the public comment period. There's a name has requested to speak, Rachel Hart. Did I pronounce that correct?
You did.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm actually here representing Hidden Valley Lakes, and I speak on their behalf. I was not sure if they were on the agenda for discussion this evening. If they're not, then I have nothing to say. I'm just here to observe.
I know of no actionable items that are going to be taken on Hidden Valley Lakes.
Thank you, sir.
The next item is approval of the agenda. Have a motion to approve by Commissioner Callicott, a second by Commissioner Chester. The chair would entertain a motion to move resolution 2425 to after the approval of the agenda, if those sponsors would be so inclined. Commissioner Callicott? So you have an agenda in front of you with resolution 24-25 being moved to right after the approval of the agenda. Are there any other changes that need to be made in regards to the agenda? Seeing none, all those in favor of the agenda as amended, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? The next item on the agenda is resolution 24-25. Sheriff, why don't you stand up? And I'm going to ask Miss Lori O'Gwen to come forward. I have a resolution here that is signed by all the commissioners present. And it reads as follows. Whereas Lori O'Gwen started with the Hickman County government in 1992, thus giving her a 32-year career with Hickman County. And whereas in 2007, Lori transferred to the Hickman County Sheriff's Office as a secretary, and as whereas during her tenure, Lori rose to the rank of office manager. The position is very crucial to the operations of the office. Lori played a huge role in the transformation of the Hickman County Sheriff's Office and what it is today. And whereas Lori also plays a key role in some of the community organizations, such as Adopt a Class, Angel Tree, Shop with a Cop, etc. These programs alone have had a positive impact for over 150 kids each year. If not for her selflessness, acts, and dedication, some of these programs may not be in existence. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of County Commissioners of Hickman County, Tennessee, assembled in regular session this 28th day of October 2024, that the members of the Hickman County Legislative Body wish to publicly recognize and express gratitude for the selflessness, acts, and dedication Lori O'Gwen has brought to the Hickman County government. And it's signed by all the commissioners present.
Thank you.
Sheriff, do you have anything to say? Positive.
Like I said, no, listen, like I said, Lori's put a lot of time in here. We are sure going to miss her, and it's not going to be easy shoes to kind of get filled anytime soon. So we appreciate all the hard work she's done for our department, for the county itself, and we're really going to miss you. And please stay in touch and let us know what's going on. Right there.
I love you too. Fantastic.
Absolutely. Let's do that. I think the record should reflect that Lori was 12 when she started.
And the same size.
Close.
Hey, commissioners, why don't y'all all swing around and get right here? Why you get in it, I'll take it. Come in.
Can't see everybody but Keith. He's hiding.
How's that? How's that?
Alright, 1, 2, 3. Got it.
That sounds
Nice.
okay.
That's great.
That's what I need to be.
The next item on the agenda is the adoption of the minutes from the Monday, September 23rd meeting. Motion to approve by Commissioner Jordan, second by Commissioner Giannakis. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Besides Resolution 2425, the chair is unaware of any special recognitions, memorials, commendations, anything to be brought forward at this time. Elections, appointments, and confirmations. Is there anything from the, I don't think there's anything out of the nominating committee. There are several notaries. Five, in fact. Marissa Gay Askren, Patricia W. Holder, Glenda Miller, Christy L. Stark, Nancy Annette Williams. Those 5 names have been put forward to be notaries in the county. The chair would entertain a motion to accept. Motion approved by Commissioner Thomason, second by Commissioner Giannakis. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Wiley McNair.
Yes.
Carla Moore.
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Devin Pickard.
Yes.
Matthew Barnhill.
Yeah.
Paul Calcott.
Yes.
Slade Chester.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Mike Collins.
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
Steve Janakis.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
14 yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his or her vote?
14 yes.
Notice you're approved. The chair's unaware of any other appointments or any bonds that need to be approved. There are 3 quarterly reports in your packet, one from the Sheriff's Department, one from the Register of Deeds, and one from the Trustee's Office. Chair would entertain a motion to approve. Motion to approve by Commissioner Collins, second by Commissioner Jordan. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Wiley McNair.
Yes.
Carla Moore.
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Devin Pickard.
Yes.
Matthew Barnhill.
Yes.
Paul Calcott.
Yes.
Slade Chester.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Todd Collins.
Yes.
Wayne Thomas. Steve Janakis.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
14 yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his or her vote?
14 yes.
14 yes, that the quarterly reports are approved. Next on your agenda is the communication with County Mayor. County Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, legislative body. I'm not gonna keep you very long. I just got a couple of things from my office. We did, receive our TDEC application to have Mill Creek fixed at the ballpark. I have talked to 2 contractors. I'm waiting on quotes from them to tell me how much that they're gonna charge us to do this. I'm also gonna go through the highway department for the rock. So it may be a cheaper quote than what we initially thought, which is a good thing. I do want to say something about the animal shelter. It seems like we've been getting a runaround a bit, about where it wants to go, where we want to put it. So what I did is I reached out to the engineer that was working on the project because he overlaid the piece of property out there to find the sewer line. So he is going to get in contact with the city utilities himself, and he's supposed to let me know something by the end of this week. So that's all I have on that, but we are making a little bit of progress towards it. Any questions?
Any questions for County Mayor?
Yes, sir.
How are we looking on the EMS building in Pinewood?
Well, Matt is out, as we know, right now. There's some architectural things that have to be drew up before we can start doing what we need to do. Commissioner Clark we've been looking into some things with architects because we figured out now it's gotta be sprinkled. So that's gonna be a little bit of an added cost. But we're waiting on Matt to get back so he can oversee the project fully.
Any other questions for the County Mayor? I have a real quick question, Mayor. So we've kind of been in a limbo for at least 3 or 4 months with the animal control station. Has that, the entire hangup, been on the inability to locate a sewer line?
That's what I'm understanding. Every time we went for a meeting, that was the understanding between even Shelter Friends and us as a committee. They seem to not know where it's at.
But that's a sewer line that's owned by the municipal government of Centerville, right?
Yes, and that's the one I'm talking about runs from Skyview up to solid waste, is the one that we've been looking for. The engineer did give me an alternative, so.
When do you think that this will be located in?
I'm supposed to know something by the end of this week.
Any other questions for the County Mayor?
Thank you.
Committee reports, Planning Commission.
The minutes are in the packet. It's been busy. And I can take questions on our normal meeting, and then we did have a special call meeting, getting ready for the open houses that we have started. And we've had 2 so far. Out at East Shady Grove, we've got one tomorrow night in Pinewood, 6 to 8 at the Pinewood Church of Christ, and then here in this room on November the 11th, I believe it is. No, November 12th on Monday. And so the open houses, it's a very laid back atmosphere. You come in, they've got kind of activities that you do, maps, and there's 4 people from Grisham Smith that'll be at these, that have been at those, and getting conversations started with the public on where and what type of changes that people want to see. And so they've been productive. I hope the community involvement improves. I hope the numbers improve. The feedback's been really good. There's an online survey as well. I know some people's schedule you can't be there, but the in-person is really effective. Actually, what Grisham Smith says is that if you can do both, that is best. Come be in person, have the conversations. It's a come and go type thing. You come in and leave when you feel like it and talk as long as you want to. And so I appreciate if everybody could get the word out. We've got 2 more to go and continue work on land use plan. So I'll take any questions.
Just a quick one. I was on vacation. I missed the first 2, so I'm very interested in making the next 2. Anecdotally, do you have anything you could share? Like, what are some things that people have said about playing a part or having their voice heard in this process?
It's been, the feedback on that part, people have been very appreciative of being able to have the voice. And it seemed like, and it's the land use plan, it's hard to explain that in a Facebook post or a newspaper article, or, I mean, but what they get there and they try to kind of understand, but they've been, the feedback's been good. It's ranged. I mean, there's been a lot of good conversations. I've been there and I've talked to some people. Gresham Smith's done most of the work talking, and so, but that's been kind of if they're brand new to it, I mean, once they kind of understand what we're after, that kind of changes their tone and kind of goes from there, so.
Lastly, just a quick attendance. 10, 20, 50? How many people came in the first
I
one?
did not get a count, and Robert might have a count. I don't know if Robert is here or not. I do not know. I think the guess at East was 25 or so. I think that's what Robert said, and I'm not sure. I wasn't there. I didn't get there at 6 at the one at Shady Grove. I got there about 6:45. They said it had a big rush right at 6. And so I don't know the total number, one thing that I've done, and I should have done a better job of this in the beginning, is I've tried to encourage some younger folks to come. My daughter is a junior, and I didn't give her much choice. She should be at the one in Pinewood. She wasn't really excited about going to a public meeting, and I said, "Oh, you've got the wrong idea about this." But I've told her to encourage several of her friends, because, if this plan is looking out, it's gonna be done 20 years, they're the ones that are gonna benefit, or they're the ones that are gonna have to fix our mistakes. And so, if you have conversations with the generation, these kids are smart and they're paying attention, and I think they will have some value. And so I'm trying to get more of them to come and to provide a little feedback.
That's a good point. It seems like it has good momentum, and that we
Yeah,
have
I hope
higher
so.
attendance
I hope
down
so.
the line. Okay, thank you.
The actual work that you'll do won't take 15 minutes. It's not a 2-hour
Yeah, right.
ordeal. It's from 6 to 8, but you can participate in this if you want to show up in about 15 minutes of
It's
your
great
time.
to know.
And probably learn something. There's they put together a lot of data that'll be there. And you won't have to address That's the thing I've been pushing at people. You won't have to stand up, hold a microphone and address a room full of people. You'll sit at the table with one person and fill out a survey and work with some math, so it's not.
But it is interactive and engaging. I mean,
Well, I've done the same thing, Todd's done, I mean, Claude's done, we need some 30-year-olds in the room,
oh, yeah, okay.
because they'll be 55 when this thing runs out.
That's
You
a good
don't want
point.
me and Dusty doing it for 25 years.
I'll be too old to participate by then.
That's all I do.
Thank you.
Anything else from planning and zoning? Solid waste.
Solid waste did meet. The minutes are in the packet. There is one thing we need to discuss, get the body's approval on, is the proposed bid for the recycling center in the east. We did get 2 bids in. The committee discussed them. One the committee chose was Blasted Construction, came in a bid of $712,420. I think we have about $600,000 left on the loan, which would mean that somewhere between now and spring, that we would have to take out another $150,000 on a loan. Crystal, I believe, said that current loan's at 2.4%, probably can get it about 5%, but based on quite a bit of discussion back and forth, making sure we were doing apples to apples and what's best for the east, it was decided that we would like to ask the body to vote on and approve the mayor to engage with Blasted Construction for the project. But the rest of it's in the notes. Anybody got any questions for me?
Are there any questions for the solid waste committee?
I'd like to make a motion to approve for the mayor to enter into a contract with Blasted Construction for this project.
For how much again?
I'd like to make a motion that we allow the mayor to enter into a contract with Blasted Construction for this project.
I'm just trying to make sure that the amount is.
The amount is, it's in the packet, it's $712,420.
Have a motion by Commissioner McNair to authorize the county mayor to enter into a contractual arrangement with Blasted Construction for the amount of $712,420. Is there a second? Second by Commissioner Jordan. Discussion. Quick question. This was voted on by the solid waste committee?
Yes.
And what was that vote?
It's unanimous.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Ron Mayberry,
Yes.
Wiley McNair.
Yes.
Carla Moore,
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash,
Yes.
Devin Pickard,
Yes.
Matthew Barnhill,
Yes.
Paul Calcott,
Yes.
Clay Chester.
Yes.
Danny Clark,
Yes.
Todd Collins. Yes. Wayne Thompson.
Yes.
Steve Janaka.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
14 yes.
Any commissioner wish to change his or her vote?
14 yes.
The motion is approved. Anything else, solid waste?
That's all I have.
Health, Safeties, and Properties Committee. Guy in the yellow shirt.
It was a lengthy meeting. The minutes are in the packet. You've read over them. Most of you were there. I'll take any questions. The only thing that I believe that occurred that we need to take action on is the sheriff mentioned that he would like to go ahead and hire the animal control officer because of the training. It's going to take him at least 8 months to have that person certified for animal control and to be a road officer. So if we need a motion, I'll make that motion, so we can go ahead and act on that, he can start that process.
Have a motion by Commissioner Clark to give approval for the sheriff to proceed with the hiring of an animal control officer. Second by Commissioner Chester. Any discussion? I know this is a little bit out of your wheelhouse, but if we approve this, will there be a subsequent budget amendment coming forward in the upcoming months, or do we have enough to cover it in the existing budget? Sheriff or the, Danny?
Well, we'll have to do a budget amendment that he won't have enough money to pay the position. We'll have to do a budget amendment. I just wanted to let him go do this vote now so he can start the advertising and everything for that position.
So we can
It was not
anticipate that.
budgeted in the last budget.
So the body can anticipate that happening.
Yes.
Any other questions on this motion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Ron Mayberry,
Yes.
Wiley McNair,
Yes.
Carla Moore,
Yes.
Ricky Murray,
Yes.
Keith Nash,
Yes.
Devin Pickard,
Yes.
Matthew Barnhill,
Yes.
Paul Callicott,
Yes.
Clay Chester,
Yes.
Danny Clark,
Yes.
Todd Collins,
Yes.
Wayne Thompson,
Yes.
Steve Janakis,
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
14 yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his or her vote?
14 yes.
14 yes, the motion is approved. Anything else from health, safety, and properties?
Well, I'd like to ask the sheriff if his new animal control officer gets hired quick enough and it has any detective ability, maybe send him out there to hunt that sewer line.
A good sniffer, right? That's what we're looking for, a good sniffer? Good sniffer. Anything else?
That's it.
Finance committee.
We did make minutes in the packet, and I would like to, and I'll answer any questions that, I would like to make a motion to approve the summary financial for September.
Have a motion by Commissioner Jordan to approve the financial summary for September, second by Commissioner Thomason. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Ron Mayberry,
Yes.
Wiley McNair,
Yes.
Carla Moore,
Yes.
Ricky Murray,
Yes.
Keith Nash,
Yes.
Devin Pickard,
Yes.
Matthew Barnhill,
Yes.
Paul Callicott,
Yes.
Clay Chester,
Yes.
Danny Clark,
Yes.
Todd Collins,
Yes.
Wayne Thompson,
Yes.
Steve Janakis,
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
14 yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his or her vote?
14 yes.
Financial summary is approved. Anything else in finance committee?
No.
Are you hearing me okay down there?
You said no. Yeah, I got in.
I know it, I'm just teasing you. Budget, finance, and human resources.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We met, the minutes are, from the meeting are in the packet. Tonight I have 9 budget amendments to review. I'm gonna start out grouping 3 of them together. They're all for the sheriff's department. The first one is 2517 in the amount of $11,966. This is an insurance recovery. Next one is 2518 in the amount of $32,064. This is a public safety grant. And then 2520 in the amount of $7,500, and this is for some vehicle maintenance. I'd like to make a motion to approve these budget amendments.
Have a motion by Commissioner Giannakis to approve 2517, 2518, and 2520. Second by Commissioner Mayberry. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Wiley McNair.
Yes.
Carla Moore,
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash,
Yes.
Devin Pickard,
Yes.
Matthew Barnhill.
Yes.
Paul Callicott.
Yes.
Clay Chester.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Todd Collins.
Yes.
Wayne Thompson.
Yes.
Steve Janakis.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
14 yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his or her vote?
14 yes.
Budget amendments are approved. Commissioner Giannakis.
The next budget amendment is 2519 in the amount of $450, and this is for veteran services. I'd like to make a motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve budget amendment 2519, second by Commissioner Mayberry. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Wiley McNair.
Yes.
Carla Moore,
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Devin Pickard.
Yes.
Matthew Barnhill.
Yes.
Paul Callicott.
Yes.
Clay Chester. Yes. Danny Clark.
Yes.
Todd Collins.
Yes.
Wayne Thompson.
Yes.
Steve Janakis.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
14 yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his or her vote?
14 yes.
2519 is approved. Commissioner Giannakis.
Next budget amendment is 2521. This is for the planner advisor, and this was discussed in the planning commission and voted to approve. And it's in the, I don't have the amount, but 2521, you should have it in your packet.
Have a motion to approve, budget amendment 2521 by Commissioner Giannakis, second by Commissioner Calicut. Any discussion?
This is, you said for, what's it total?
Planner advisor, it's actually an amount of $8,325. Claude can answer any questions about it.
Robert really needs to be. No, that's all right, I was, the way they're put together. Yeah. It's different here than it is in the computer, and I didn't bring my computer with me. This says for maintenance on vehicle, so anyway, the way they're tied together, I just wanna make sure that we had them right here, I know they're right in the.
On the back.
Yeah, I know it, but
Okay.
I wanna make sure that it didn't get swapped, I knew it was right on the computer, but
Yeah.
I just wanna make sure that I didn't have mine with me, I was doing the right thing.
Your question are answered.
Yes, sir.
Any other discussion on 2521? Shoot, yeah, 2521. Seeing none, roll call vote.
Ron Mayberry,
Yeah.
Wiley McNair.
Yes.
Carla Moore.
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Devin Pickard.
Yes.
Matthew Barnhill.
Yes.
Paul Calcott.
Yes.
Blake Chester.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Todd Collins.
Yes.
Wayne Thomas.
Yes.
Steve Janowski.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
14 yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his or her vote?
14 yes.
Budget amendment's approved. Commissioner Giannakis.
Next budget amendment is 2522 in the amount of $14,700. This is out of the Casey's office, and it's for a salary supplement, pulling from a reserve. I'll make a motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve 2522 by Commissioner Giannakis. Is there a second? Second by Commissioner Chesser. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Wiley McNair.
Yes.
Carla Moore.
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Devin Pickard.
Yes.
Matthew Barnhill.
Yes.
Paul Calcott.
Yes.
Blake Chester.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Todd Collins. Yes. Wayne Thompson.
Yes.
Steve Janowski.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
14 yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his or her vote?
14 yes.
2522 is approved. Commissioner Giannakis.
Next budget amendment is 2523 in the amount of $460,000, $60,700. This is for the opioid settlement. This is dispersed of the funds as per the opioid meeting decision to disperse those funds, and I make a motion to approve this budget amendment.
Have a motion by Commissioner Giannakis to approve budget amendment 2523. Is there a second? Second by Commissioner Jordan. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Wiley McNair.
Yes.
Carla Moore.
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
I need to state it. Conflict. My niece is a spokesperson for Hope Recovery, but I will vote for the best interest of the 7th District, Hickman County, and that votes yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Devin Pickard.
As the pastor of Hope Church, I'll state a conflict and abstain, but I will also vote yes for my constituents.
Matthew Barnhill.
Yes.
Paul Calcott.
Yes.
Blake Chester.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Todd Collins.
Yes.
Wayne Thompson.
Yes.
Steve Janowski.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
14 yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his or her vote?
I need to amend. I just need to state a conflict as well, because of my relationship with one of the organizations, but I will be voting yes on behalf of the constituents for my district.
14 yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his or her vote?
14 yes.
2523 is approved. Commissioner Giannakis.
Next budget amendment is 2524 in the amount of $27,369. This is an auto fluid recycling grant for solid waste. Make a motion to approve.
A motion by Commissioner Giannakis to approve budget amendment 2524. Is there a second? Second by Commissioner Mayberry. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Wiley McNair.
Yes.
Carla Moore.
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Devin Pickard.
Yes.
Matthew Barnhill.
Yes.
Paul Calcott.
Yes.
Blake Chester.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Todd Collins.
Yes.
Wayne Thompson.
Yes.
Steve Janowski.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yes.
14 yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his or her vote?
14 yes.
25-24 is approved. Commissioner Gianakis.
Last budget amendment is 25-25, and this is in the amount of $18,286.42, and this is for a school grant and a donation, and this was approved by their Board of Education during their meeting. I'll make a motion to approve this budget amendment.
Have a motion to approve budget amendment 25-25 by Commissioner Gianakis. Is there a second? Second by Commissioner Thomason. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Ron Mayberry?
Yes.
Wiley McNair?
Yes.
Carla Moore?
Yes.
Ricky Murray?
Yes.
Keith Nash?
Yes.
Devin Pickard?
Yes.
Matthew Barnhill?
Yes.
Paul Calcott?
Yes.
Wayne Chester?
Yes.
Danny Clark?
Yes.
Todd Collins?
Yes.
Wayne Thompson?
Yes.
Steve Janakis?
Yes.
Dusty Jordan?
Yes.
14 yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change his or her vote?
14 yes.
25-25 is approved. Anything else from Budget Committee?
That's it, Mr. Chairman.
Health Foundation? Agricultural Extension Committee? Public Records Committee?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. We did have a short meeting this month, and our illustrious county clerk was in attendance. Meeting notes are forthcoming. Top 2 updates. The public records move from the Joy the Hunt building to the new temporary location, which is the former ag building, was successful. Our records manager advised that the move was smooth, and it only took her a few weeks to get organized and get settled in. She did say it's a little dark over there, but she is organized and settled in. Secondly, the second point that we discussed was this conversation around the future permanent home of public records, being the library. There were questions asked if there was still a possibility that this may happen. Is it still on our radar? And we just simply advised that there's going to be more research going on around that. Anything to add on that, Mayor? The conversation with public records moving to library, still
I'm looking into.
still research?
Yes, still researching.
Very good, but that's what I shared.
I'll leave it at that.
That's it. And that's all we have to report. And by the way, meeting notes are forthcoming. Thank you. Unless there's any questions.
Any questions? Economic Community Development? Board of Zoning Appeals?
We had a meeting, and I believe the minutes should be in your packet. I'll be glad to answer any questions.
Any questions for the BZA? Industrial Board? Opioid Settlement Committee?
Yes, just a quick note. And by the way, thank you all commissioners for that vote with the final vote with the budgets. I have to take this moment to say that the board is excited to present the slate of nonprofit organizations who stepped up, who applied for, and made the final cut of being award recipients. Many of these organizations are represented in the audience tonight. In 6 months, the board went from beginning stages of organizing to full allocation of funds. These groups answered the call to help fight the rising trend of opioid addiction here in Hickman County. So again, we are excited to get the funds out of the bank, Crystal, and in the field to do the work that is intended to do. The nonprofit groups know when they are to receive their funds. They've been instructed that the next steps is the MOUs. And by the way, the MOUs have been customized according to the promise that the organization has made on how they were going to spend the money. So Crystal believes by end of year, every organization, or some sooner, depending on if the organizations get their MOUs and paperwork in, they can have funds by end of year and get programs ready to roll at the top of the year. Thank you, commissioners, for that and for your support through this process. Any questions?
Any questions of Opioid Settlement Committee?
Thank you.
Animal Shelter Advisory Committee. You already heard from the mayor. Is there anything else on that committee? Are there any other committee or board reports? The chair would entertain a motion for all of these minutes to be part of our packet. Motion by Commissioner Giannakis, second by Commissioner Calicut. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? You have a meeting scheduled for next month. Are there any changes that anybody sees that needs to be made at this time? If not, let me know, and we will, Ms. Taylor and I will get that squared away. Mr. Chester.
The Joint Animal Shelter Committee meeting, we're gonna move it to the 4th, following the Public Safety Committee. We're gonna set that meeting for 6:30.
So that's gonna move from, the 13th completely. We're striking it.
Yes,
And it's gonna be moving to 6:30 on the 4th.
yes, sir.
Veterans Day is a holiday.
The 11th, Veterans Day.
Say that one more time, I apologize. I don't have a hearing aid.
Veterans Day.
Veterans Day is the 11th.
Yeah.
So will those meetings just be?
The meetings on the 11th, scheduled on the 11th, will be on the 12th. The meetings that are scheduled on the 11th will move to the 12th because of Veterans Day.
If we could put the open house on there on that as well.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the one in this room.
Yep.
Okay. Take care of that. Any other changes on the meeting schedule? Okay. Again, if you've had anything to change, let me know. Ms. Christian, will get that straightened out. Is there any other unfinished business? New business is resolution 2423. Oh, Carlos got mine.
Mm-hmm.
I've got it. I think I've got it right here. I apologize. No, wait a minute.
What's this?
Actually, I apologize. I didn't have it here.
Okay.
Took me a minute. I've got it. Resolution 2423 is a resolution to adopt the policies and procedures for the home grant awarded by the Tennessee Housing and Development Agency. The sponsors are Commissioner Giannakis and Commissioner Moore. Do either of you wish to speak to this matter?
We are happy to, again, restate, because it's been in the paper, that Hickman County was selected to receive $500,000 for the home grant program provided by the Tennessee Housing Development Agency. Now, actually, it's a bit north than that. It's $540,000, and we did not receive this last year. So this is a great chance for seniors, veterans, disabled to get their homes rehabbed and upgraded. So I'm asking the body to please approve this resolution so we can engage in this program. And if it's passed, please get your application from the mayor's office. The deadline is November 22nd. $500,000, folks. November 22nd is the deadline. Please share with your friends and family upon passing. That's it.
Any other questions on that resolution? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Ron Mayberry. Wiley McNair.
Yes.
Carla Moore.
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Evan Pickard.
Yes.
Matthew Barhill.
Yes.
Paul Callicott.
Yes.
Clay Chester.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Todd Collins.
Yes.
Wayne Thomason.
Yes.
Steve Janakis.
Yes.
Dusty Jordan.
Yeah.
14 yes.
14 yes. Does any commissioner wish to change his or her vote?
14 yes.
Resolution 2423 is approved. Resolution 2424, establishing the Hickman County Office of Economic and Community Development. The sponsors are Commissioner Jordan, Commissioner Clark, and Commissioner Collins. Do either of you wish to speak to this matter?
I do.
No,
No,
you-
go ahead.
I was opposed to this in the beginning until it was explained thoroughly and a lot of it brought out. A lot of issues have cleared up, things that we needed to have done were done, so I will vote yes to this.
Anything else?
No, just, we've had a lot of discussion over the months, we've invited other parties to assist in this, we haven't gotten that, so that's why this resolution is written. Danny is closer to it than I am, so if you would like to speak to me.
I'm ready to vote.
Yep.
Any other comments? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Ron Mayberry.
Yes.
Wiley McNair.
Yes.
Earl Moore.
Yes.
Ricky Murray.
Yes.
Keith Nash.
Yes.
Evan Pictures.
Yes.
Matthew Barhill.
Yes.
Paul Calcott.
Yes.
Clay Tester.
Yes.
Danny Clark.
Yes.
Todd Collins.
Yes.
Mike Thompson.
Yes.
Steve Denofrio.
Yes.
Dustin Jordan.
Yes.
14 yes.
14 yes. Does any commissioner wish to change his or her vote?
14 yes.
Resolution 2424 is approved. The chair is unaware of any other new business. Are there any announcements or statements? Commissioner Collins?
Two statements, I guess, or new business. One is, we took too much paperwork. And too much stuff's going in the mail. We need to look at ourselves either going all digital. That's something that I think the responsibility falls upon us to do, because everything else in our world is all digital. It's all emails, it's all this, keeping up with papers and computers and making me responsible for buying one and doing all this other stuff. We need to look at everybody in this room having a computer in front of them, something to think about over the next little bit. The second thing is Sheriff asked me to help him with a resolution to work on taking up money at roadways, four-way stops, red lights, all this stuff. So there will be a resolution. Hopefully, we can get a copy of it maybe by Monday night and everybody can look at and then in the process of this, there is no way of doing it. We have no way of handing out a permit. We pretty much have cut it all out for everybody except for our rescue squad and our fire department. Those people that we trust, that we know that we need to take care of them. And in that resolution, I've stated that it has to come before our body to be voted on here. So permits will be handed out here. So if you want to collect money, then you need to present it to us in a way that we approve and it's good. So be looking for that. That's something that's being worked on.
Any other statements or announcements? Commissioner McNair?
Yes, I'd just like, if the chair could give us a timeline for my constituents to know when we're gonna vote on what we want to do with Hidden Valley Lakes properties that the county owns.
Thank you. Put me on the spot. No. I would think that discussion, which is a broad discussion that involves properties to some degree and money from another degree, needs to go in front of those committees. And so I will have that on the budget committee on November the 12th for that discussion, and then we can move forward on whatever the county wants to do.
Because we already done it in the Public Safety Committee.
But there's a component of it that is financial.
Correct.
And so it's gonna have to go to, I think it needs to go in front of the budget committee. Now, if there's an objection to that, let's talk about it right now. Let's make sure we got it ironed out. Commissioner Capcom.
It might take a while. I mean, there's a lot to it.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can get it all done one night, and I understand people want, answers and all that, but I think we need to be prepared for that. I don't know if we need to kick it around again, on the Monday night on the properties or not, because there's no action that was taken out of that committee.
So I'm hearing from Commissioner Calcott that there needs to be continued discussion in the properties committee on November the 4th, prior to us having potentially additional discussion on November 12th.
I'm putting it on the agenda now.
Very good.
Thank you.
Anything else? Seeing none, Chair would entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion to adjourn by Commissioner Calcott, second by Commissioner Thompson. Thank you very much.
In front of, behind.